Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. Oh man, the other day, by the other day I mean today, I fired up some Cook Serve Delicious, because I had missed it. Hadn't played it in many, many months. Oh, that game was so much fun. But don't worry, I'm not going to make any videos for it. Anyway, time for a Warlock run.
The shadow.
I think with Warlock, I'm not going to try aggro anymore. I think I'm just going to try to play like a more mid-range style and try to win in the end game with lots of card draw. So I'm not going to go for aggro. What is this? Ah, yes, Demon Heart. So it's removal. It doesn't go to the face. Fel Reaver, I think, is a big minion, and there's lots of other things. I'm going to go ahead and grab the removal. This is nice to have the opportunity to sometimes buff something. So I could go for some aggro here. Now, having said I wasn't going to. The Void Caller, it is an annoying card to deal with for the opponent, but in the arena when you play it, you're usually just bluffing. I'm just going to take Leper Gnome. It's not good enough as a, what's his face, as a 4-drop. Shadow Bolt I don't like as removal, so we'll take the Tiger instead. I think it's a great 5-drop. Whew, gotta choose between an Ogre and a Volcanic Drake. Man, I mean, those 3 extra hit points do matter a lot, but being able to play this earlier, I'm gonna take it. I don't know, that might be wrong, but I'm gonna take it. Alright, if you're gonna be going for a, control-y type of deck, Hellfire's a really good grab because it's a nice, cheap board clear. Now, these are good 5-drops, but I'm not going to pass on Hellfire. It's just too important. Okay, Mortal Coil is, I think, better than the Frost Elemental. Do I pass on another Shadow Bolt? Cut with Dark Bomb and Mortal Coil. And, yeah, I'm not going to take Shadow Bolt over this Premier 2-drop. Ugh, God, I'd take a Shadow Bomb over this junk. Well, I guess we're taking a Panda. Alright, let's take another Mortal Coil. Doomguard, I think, is just a ridiculous card. Very happy to have that. Implosion is also a very good card, so happy to take that. Alright, do I play the Void Caller now that I do have a Doomguard, which could be a really good card to bring down? This stuff is all pretty mediocre. Alright, we'll try it. Let's see if I can get some synergy going. Soulfire. Not my favorite anymore. We'll just take Zombie Chow for those early gate drops. Loot Hoarder for some extra card draw and early plays. Another Void Caller, so I could chain Void Callers, I guess. But no, I think I'd rather fill up my curve a little bit there. Grab a Blue Go Warrior for some more earlier game and removal. We'll take this as the only really good card there. Another Void... Jesus. How many Void Callers does that goddamn man need? No, I'm going to take the Argent Squire. It's a good 1-drop, and it's nice to have those. Now the Imp Gang boss, I like a lot. Do I like it enough not to take a Flame Imp? Well, I've already got 3 1-drops. I'm actually doing pretty fine on those, so we'll just take the Imp Gang boss, because I think that card is amazing. So the Demon Wrath is cute, but I'm going to take Siphon Soul because it'll kill anything, and I think it's just more important to have. Fen Creeper is the only good card there. I don't like Frostwolf Warlord, so we'll take an Elven Archer, though I'm not that jazzed about it. We'll take the Healer here because it's nice to get some extra life taps. Floating Watcher is a phenomenal card. I'll take it even though I'm passing on a Yeti, which is, I know, kind of heretical. Spider Tank's great. I mean, I already have some 3s, so I could just take this. I'm going to take the Clockwork Gnome, although that might be a mistake. Dark Bomb, thank you. So many times I wish I had Dark Bomb. Now here's where I would take some of the cards I've been passing. Like, I'd love to, you know, get a Spider Tank here, but instead I get a crappy draw. Guess we'll take him, but I'm not that excited about it. Yet another Void Caller. Oh my god. Well, I would definitely take the Yeti over the Void Caller. Demon Fire. Weak removal card. Do I take it? I mean, hang on. How many demons did I get? I got the Floating Watcher. And I got the Doomguard and 1 Void Caller. So the Void Caller, taking a second one, would really improve my odds of getting synergy. Alright, we'll take another one. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, it's like, what, 6 of those? Can you imagine if it had been like, oh, this is awful. Holy shit, this is awful. Wow, that's the only playable card. Can you imagine if it had been like, if instead of Void Caller, I'd gotten like that many Dark Bombs? No, I shudder to think how good the deck would have been. You know, a lot of Warlock cards aren't really good in multiples. Dark Bomb's the only one I can think of. Soulfire. Well, Mortal Coil is good in multiples. You don't want that many Shadow Bolts, though. This deck doesn't seem that good. I probably didn't draft it correctly, though. I'm getting some Sour Patch Kids. Playing against Cousin Carl here. Well, solid hand here. This could have been a spider tank, and I'm glad it's not. Because I get to turn 1 play and then either turn 2 draw Dark Bomb to kill something. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Fucking Zombie Chow. So do I trade this in for a spare part? Honestly, that seems pretty dumb. Just pass the turn. Zombie Chow is just like the worst thing there. Gonna take a little risk here. I'm gonna play the Grizzly. I could have just Dark Bombed this, but I'm hoping that the Grizzly takes up the Chow and the Totem. It's gonna go bad if he has like a Shattered Sun Cleric, but hopefully he doesn't. It is kind of bad luck that he got the 1/1 Totem though, because otherwise my bear would have actually lived. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna kill this. Thanks to MVP Alvin Archer, because you don't want to leave that alive if you can help it. And my alternative, which was to play this wasting the battle cry, wasn't that great. I'd say my opponent has the advantage though, my hand's pretty weak. Now I do kind of wish this were a spider tank.
The Fire Lord.
Sour Patch Kids. Man, that is a good card. I mean, a 3/6 for 4 is good. I mean, it's at a minimum of a 4/6 for 4. It's got Overload. But, I mean, now it's just like a 7-6 without any drawbacks. So, yeah. This will mostly kill it, but I still have to wait a turn before I can play it. Yeah.
Give it a shot.
It's looking pretty grim. I'm going to have to waste my entire 5th turn Demon Hearting that thing. And even then, he has another 4-drop he could play here. This card is sick. But then again, Shamans did need some help. And yeah, he just drops a Yeti. Doomguard even dies to this thing. This is crazy. So do I hit this? I mean, I could just kill the Yeti with it, and then this thing doesn't die to my stuff. Well, I guess we'll do this.
I'll give it a shot.
And just accept the fact that the damage is all wasted because that Zombie Chow is gonna die. And heal him up to full. Man, that card pretty much won him the game by itself.
Let the pain speak to me.
For the crusade!
Okay. So now I have to take a 2/3 chance. Actually, do I even want this? This would just throw a bunch of imps out, which would let the Acolyte of Pain go to town, getting a bunch of cards. Oh yeah, I just have to hope that this doesn't deal 2 damage. If it does, I'm really screwed. It dealt 2 damage. Got it. Give a minion +1 attack. Pretty pointless. Let's life tap. Really needed it to not deal only 2 damage. Man. My last 2 decks that I made runs with are both really good. The Hunter deck and then the Mage deck before that. So it's just weird playing with a shitty deck. He's got an Earth Elemental. I don't have any answers to this if I don't get a Siphon Soul, which I didn't. So whatever, I'm just done. There's nothing for me to do here. Okay, well, you know, maybe some different drafting choices would have made that go better, but then again, I think that guy had a ridiculous deck. Yeah, that stupid new Elemental that's like a 4/7/6 for 4 mana and Overload 1. Shamans, I guess Shaman must be a really weak class, because they clearly have some broken-ass cards. But it's not actually like a problem, like if the class isn't overbalanced. Like Fire Elemental has always been stupidly broken. And Hex is the single best removal card in the game. Got Rock Biter, which is great. Earth Elemental's always been ridiculous. Now they got this Fire Elemental thing. Or not, it's not a Fire Elemental, it's a Flame Elemental, whatever the hell is the distinction. And, I guess it's fine. I guess Shamans just really need that kind of help. Okay, so we got a little bit of a curve here. Could run into trouble just due to a lack of card power, but you can't have everything. You can't both have nice mid-game stuff and cheap stuff. You just have to go one way or the other. She is laboriously pondering her mulligan decisions. Chooses to keep the middle card. Please pass the turn. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, there we go. Turn passed. Do you coin out a pair of 1-drops? I think that's the right thing to do here, honestly. Stack didn't really end up with as much endgame as I would have hoped for. Mostly because most of the 6-drops I were offered weren't very good, but it does have the Doom Guard, it does have the Volcanic Drake, the Fen Creeper, the Tiger, and a bunch of Void Callers. Well, 2. But if I get off to a fast start, I can deal some damage and try to, finish her off. She plays Mirror Image, which I'm pretty content with, because that's just basically going a card down. I could even Mortal Coil one of them and get up a card, but I think it's better just to play the Loot Hoarder. Now, if she wants to ping this, she can, but she didn't do anything on her second turn, effectively, so she probably doesn't want to waste her third turn. Ooh, a green Sour Patch. Yum.
What does the future hold?
As is so often the case, I've got a couple of options here. I could use the Argent Squire to kill this, and just Dark Bomb this thing. Or I could Argent Squire to kill this, throw the Loot Hoarder at this, get a card, and then Mortal Coil it and get another card. I think I'm going to do that. Let's try to improve our odds of actually getting a card to play. Because if I Dark Bomb it, I pretty much get to do nothing else. Alright, so we Mortal Coil. Alright, I guess then I'm life tapping. There's the 3-drop. Turn late. But I'm way ahead on cards. She has 5 cards to my batillion. So unless our cards are just way better than mine, I could actually do okay here. I do have a 4-drop to play. Well. If I play this, and it's Mirror Entity. That sucks. I won't be able to kill hers. If I play this, she could actually potentially benefit from it, which would be very, very bad. I could give her this and kill it. But if it's not Mirror Entity, I'm going to be really upset. But if I attack and it's not Ice Armor or Vaporize,
My magic will tear you apart.
and I play this, I won't be able to kill it anymore because I'm being mana shy being able to play Dark Bomb.
So
Should I just give her this? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to accept that her secret forces me to play a weaker minion. And it's a good thing I played around Mirror Entity because that's what it was. So yeah, we'll just kill it. Mirror Entity was quite useful to her. Stopped me from playing. It basically made me use my mana inefficiently, and this thing doesn't have a Divine Shield, even though it should. Although it also has this Enrage ability it's not likely to be super relevant. Oh, another secret, huh? So now what? Do I play this time? Pretty much even worse than last time. I still can't play Dark Bomb afterwards. And then this thing will just die. Alright, so what I'm going to do is play Jeeves. It was another Mirror Entity. Well, I'm glad I played around it both times. So I can kill her Jeeves. With my Worgen and turn on Wind Fury, so she really has to deal with this now. Hopefully she can't play 3 of her cards. It occurs to me that, for me, Jeeves is really pretty bad. I'm hopefully going to have a full hand most of the time. Granted, I I didn't pick this because I wanted it. It was just like a trash rare pack. I could have taken like the Murloc, the 2/3 give all Murlocs bonus health Murloc, which I think is even worse. Okay, so she just makes an unstable portal. Apparently it does not like her minion that she got. She could just ping this and throw Jeeves away. And then I'm going to play this, which sucks because this could have been an ogre. And instead it has a 6/4, so it dies to Flamethrower and Frostbolt and all sorts of stuff. With really nothing to show for it. I could play this in life tap, I suppose. But I do want that extra power here. Do I need the extra power, though? I mean, I've got some pretty high-ticket removal spells. I don't really necessarily need the big power. I could just play this and life tap. Okay, so she throws Jeeves away, damage, and has nothing else. Alright, always draw cards first. Not the panda. I'm actually going to use the panda because I don't really want Jeeves out here. Even though this thing is more fragile than this thing, I don't want Jeeves on the table because she's closer to using it than I am.
Keep it quick, kid.
Gazlowe. Whenever you cast a 1-mana spell, random mech to your hand. Cool. Well, I can't do much except kill it with Siphon Soul or with a Demon Heart. Demon Heart Mortal Coil, of course. Sure, let's do Demon Heart Mortal Coil. It's less flexible than the Siphon Soul.
Job's done.
Got a lot of card advantage. She has 5 to my 8. I have plenty of health. I can life tap even more. What I'm missing is good minions to play, but I do have tons of removal. Wow, she seems to not have anything good, so I'm thinking she's had like Flame Strikes, Fireballs, and Polymorphs. Okay, I'm gonna play this as a total bluff. It might make her think twice about playing a Flame Strike or something. Sadly, I don't have my demon in hand. Usually in Arena, I will just kill people's Void Callers, and occasionally I do get burned by it, so I try to avoid it sometimes. Oh, she has a Sarah, jeez. Okay, well, it's a good thing I saved my Siphon Soul, because here it actually makes a really big difference. Demon Heart wouldn't really have killed that thing. I would have had to throw some other stuff at it, so it's good that I have this available for my purposes.
My eyes are open.
Just hit her in the face. Flame Strike will clear my board. I then do not get a demon out because I don't have any demons in hand. Looks like she is going to Flame Strike, so I probably shouldn't have played this. I should have played the Tron instead. After Flame Strike, I play this. These do both go on the face. That's 5 damage. She's down to 14. Maybe that. Oh no, she doesn't have Flame Strike. Okay, well that's good. She actually has some pretty good cards all of a sudden. Implosion. I could life tap, see if I get one of my demons. There's only 11 cards left in my deck. That would be really nice to have with the Void Caller. Alright, I'm going to try it. I do get a demon. Alright, so where do I throw this? I guess we'll throw this here. Okay, boss going out here. Should I try another implosion? 2/3 chance. There we go. And yeah, let's go for wait, hang on a minute. If I use this and I throw these in, this will cost 2. So I really do want to play that. Actually, do I want to play it? No, it'll just add a Flame Strike that she probably has. So no, I don't want to play this thing. So we'll use the Drain Life here while it's good. Kill. Alright, so she has 6 cards. Flame Strike, I will get an Imp, then she can ping it. And then she's got 16 health. I play the Tiger. Yeah, it's not looking so good. I don't know if I can actually win this. She actually doesn't have the Flame Strike, though. She gets a 1 in 4 odds of killing my one good minion of the ones that die to that Kodo, so it's a bit of a lucky break for her. And she has Frostbolt. She should have pinged one of these first. That would have increased her odds. I see, she's not pinging at all. She's playing something else. She's going to Dragon's Breath. Interesting. Well, do we use the Kodo, or do we kill this by throwing the 3 imps at it and then dark bombing it? I could throw 2 imps. I could play the Blue Gill Warrior plus all 3 of these imps to kill this thing. That would make this cost 1 mana. Is there any point to that, really? Honestly, I'd rather just do this. Start going for her face. I am building up some nice burn damage. There's 5 here. She's down to 8. 5, 3, 0, technically. If the tiger's allowed to strike, she is dead. I am lucky she never played Flame Strike. Very lucky.
What you want?
He does throw a taunt in the way. It's fine. Alright, so we should win. Bonk. Leper Gnome will deal an extra 2 damage in the Hellfire. And, I mean, I can kill her however I want. Oh, this is really bad. Sorry. It was pretty quick, though. It didn't take that much time. Okay, so we beat Snow, the mage. And avoided a 0-win arena with a really bad deck. I'll be pretty happy if I make it to 3 wins with this thing. Could even do that in this video, luck permitting. In the meantime, let's eat a Sour Patch Kid for good luck. And then watch the spinner go spin, spin, spin. A paladin. Noah's Beard is an excellent name for a paladin.
I will fight with honor.
We have some nice opening cards here. Do you keep the Worgen? Sure, I'll keep the Worgen. Worgen's not a great card to play. It's pretty fragile for a 3-mana minion. On the other hand, it's decent against a paladin, because it can dissuade him from playing recruits. And the Elven Archer can kill a recruit as well. I can maybe play the Leper Gnome and the Elven Archer next turn, although I wouldn't Elven Archer nothing, so I would never do that. No, don't Elven Archer the face. Just don't do it. Elven Archer could be used to trigger the Wind Fury, but this isn't quite enough of an aggro or a burn deck that I would ever really want to just pound for 8. He musters for battle. That's annoying. It's going to be really difficult to take care of all this crap. So obviously you kill 1. Do you just play the Worgen here? No, I think what I'm going to do is life tap. And shoot 1. So he uses his weapon to kill the archer. The zombie child should be able to kill the last recruit. Hopefully that's how it'll go down. He can also kill the zombie child. That's also very logical. He's used his coin at least. He has an Acolyte of Pain, which is really irritating, because that'll kill my Elven Archer and give him a card. Well, I can go for an Implosion on this. Sure. 2/3 odds again. Once again, I get the lucky 3. Bless you, Psyche. And we'll hit him in the face. So this weapon from Muster for Battle is actually going pretty nicely for him, because it's killing all of my 1 toughness stuff that I've been playing throughout the game. Mercifully, he doesn't play Consecration. Unfortunately, that does kind of put a crimp in my floating Watcher plans. I don't really want this just to die to the Shredder. Dark Bomb arrives. It's a pretty good top deck, so we can kill the first iteration.
I'll give it a
Kill
shot.
the second iteration. Play a Worgen, which will hopefully discourage any recruits. It does die to Hammer of Wrath, of course, but, well, I'll take them as they come, so I can life tap and play Silvermoon Guardian later. Aha, so he's going to use his last tick of the weapon to kill my final imp. And then he slips to keep his recruit. Do I play this? Just hope for the best? I don't think so. I think we're gonna life tap here. And play the panda. I think playing this would have made no sense because he has a free recruit to ping off the shield, so I might as well just put the panda out there, which is my less valuable minion. And then on turn 7, depending on what he has, I can play this and life tap for a 6/6. Is that what I want to do? Bless you, Psyche. Sure, I'll get a 6/6. So he can use the recruit and the frost elemental to kill this, obviously. But then I have a 5/4 out here, and hopefully that'll buy me enough time to get something to stick. And that muster for battle was really, really good. Ah, Divine Shield. Balls. So now he can kill my 6/6 and keep his 5/5, which is painful. And Choose of a Champion lets him kill off my panda, which is also painful. Wow, so I am actually left with nothing. And he has a nice sized board with his 5/5. That's terrible. Terrible beyond words. I needed something to stick against this guy, and nothing did. So now I'm in a lot of trouble. I can't burn him out. The deck's not strong enough for that. I guess I could try to get some card advantage with Jeeves or something. But that's still going to be a tall order. He can kill the Ven Creeper with the True Silver plus the 2/2. And he can kill my 2/4 with his 5/5, and he still has his full 8 mana and 6 cards. Wow. What a terrible game. Oh, he actually gets to heal that up. Fuck me sideways. And a Sludge Belcher. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and concede this once I draw my card. Yeah, that's great. That's just lovely. Okay, so that was terrible. This deck is just bad. It is a bad, bad deck. Could I have drafted differently? I think I could have, but I don't know. I don't think I could have drafted well enough to not have lost those games against the mage and oh no, the mage is the person I beat. Who did I lose to the first time? Can't remember. Oh, the shaman and the paladin. I don't think I could have avoided it.
Gul'dan versus Uther.
Lithium the paladin. Okay.
Your soul shall be mine.
Drain Life is such a weak removal spell, I'm gonna actually mulligan it. You know, I bet some people who would have had my draft would have actually taken all those Void Callers and gone for like the 6 Void Caller Gambit. Maybe that would have been better than the deck I ended up with. I can imagine funny scenarios where the person kills a Void Caller and then down comes another Void Caller and they kill that one and down comes another one. It could have happened if I had drafted them more highly, but I've never really seen that work for my opponents, so that's why I really doubt that it actually works at all. Okay, here I actually have some endgame-ish. This dice the True Silver Champion, tragically. So do you use the Elven Archer or the Mortal Coil to kill that? I think you use the Elven Archer. I'd rather have a 1/1 on the table than an extra card in my hand. I'm not going to use the coin, though, I think, to get the Blue Glow Warrior out. That seems premature. God, what is with these acolytes? Every damn game. Well, he's gonna get the cards from the acolyte, but I'm gonna get the 1/1s from the Imp Gang boss. So we'll hope that that balances out. Although I doubt it. Do you have a True Silver Champion? I'd like for him not to. Okay, Lithium, here's the plan. You don't have a True Silver Champion. Can you handle that? Can you dig that, partner? What you do is you play a card that isn't True Silver Champion. Ah, Hungry Dragon. That is just a really good card. And you know what? It's a common, but I've never actually seen it. A 1-mana minion is just really never gonna be enough to match a 5/6. So I think that card is a top tier common. I'll happily draft it as soon as I see it sometime. So now we have to kill this. I could coin into the Drake, which will actually trade with this.
As you
I can
command.
play the Tiger, which will not trade with it. The reason why I might want to not play the Drake is that the Drake could be less expensive later. Okay, we'll try it. Tiger, see how it goes. He's got a lot of cards here thanks to that Acolyte. So do I, though. So I could end up maybe stealing the win here, but I'd give him the advantage for now.
Let me
Do,
think.
do, 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 do. I feel like the spinner landed on really slow guy for this game. I'm gonna be honest with you, this was not a hard play. Oh, he's pointing at the stuff. Okay, so this is a new player. Now, I don't want to make fun of new players, but clearly a new player pointing at my stealth creature. This was definitely not a hard play. You just obviously play this on turn 4 if you don't have True Silver Champion. He kills the Voidwalker with this, and then I have 8 damage on a 20. Yeah, it's really not enough to get anywhere close to burning him out. 18, 16, yeah, he's in 14. Yeah, he's fine.
Let me think.
My main way of winning is to win through, you know, card advantage. The real fight, so to speak. Boy, he's really agonizing here. Oh, and he makes another pretty obvious play.
Not on
Okay. This I'm not actually sure about. I mean, you really need to protect 1 damage. Oh, he didn't actually attack with it. Oh, interesting. Well, that's interesting. I don't know why he didn't attack with that. So we do this. I could do Drain Life plus Mortal Coil to kill this. But I think we really need the Mortal Coil to hit this. Void Collar is unhelpful right now. Let's do the Bluegill Warrior and my other Mortal Coil. So now, this only costs 1 mana. Didn't kill the Voidwalker, which means it's going to be a little bit tough for him to kill this. His main way of killing it is True Silver. Granted, he wouldn't want to throw away a Sword of Justice, but this could help against charge creatures like Argent Commander, for example. Will not be a kill for the Drake now. Nor can he Hammer of Wrath and finish it off with his weapon. Definitely wish this were a Yeti, or whichever one of these could have been a Yeti. I definitely wish it. He's going to humiliate it. Well, I never was offered a silence in this deck, so it is just going to be a 1-4 for the rest of the match. I guess it's possible everything else will die and he'll like desperately play a silence creature just to get a creature on the table and then be forced to silence this, but yeah, it's not going to happen. He is really taking his time, but I don't mind because I might actually beat this guy because he seems to have a pretty weak grasp on things. He's been playing good cards like that volcanic, what the hell is that thing called? Hungry Dragon. Very good card. Sword of Justice, obviously good. He had the Argent Commander. No, Argent Protector.
Let me think.
Oh boy, well. The price of victory is sitting for a really long time doing nothing. Alright, he's got his Panda, congratulations. Won't quite die to the Imp-Gang boss, which is annoying. Also, I think this Sword of Justice has been really good because it's been like putting everything up to 3 power and 3 health so that my Imp-Gang boss can't run into it profitably. So, how do we handle the situation? 3 health is actually really difficult for me to do. Ugh. Alright. Let's just run in. That. And that. Pop a shield here. And let's play the Army of Wonders.
Protects me.
think I misdrafted. I really shouldn't have this many 1-drops. 1 4-drop would have been much better there. He's at full health thanks to Mr. Chow. I've got this, though. If this can stick as a 6/6, then maybe I can be okay. Or I could play this, trade this in for something on my turn if he's too afraid to kill it. And then this pops in on my turn and I can life tap and still do a bunch of other things, making this a 6/6. That would actually be the best. Meanwhile, Mr. Slow Guy is pondering
Let me think.
what to do. La-di-da-di-da. Oh god, I gotta eat some chocolate. This is just unbearable. It's getting really warm here in Madison. So the chocolate melts enough that it's really soft, but not so much that it's like melting, you know?
I've got a
This is Trader Joe's milk chocolate right there. Okay. So he gets another maddening 3 toughness minion. Maddening because it doesn't die to drain life. And he neither makes a recruit nor hits my thing. Well, I'm not going to refuse that gift.
I fight.
The wheels of strategy into motion. Maybe that's what I'm underestimating about Void Caller. Maybe you gotta play around it, you know? Wow, 11 wins already? Wait, who was it? Was it Mastermind or was it Newt Dog? Dang it. Whatever. Okay. So he gets a 6/3, goes for the face rather puzzlingly.
reporting for duty.
I don't think that was actually the right play. I think he should have killed one of my things. Do that. Floating Watcher. Let's do this. Hit him in the face. This thing's back into my hand, and I don't actually know how expensive is it going to be here. Only 2. Wow, that's excellent. So I can in fact life tap to grow this and then replay this. Well, that certainly was pretty good here. So I've got a 6/6, a 6/4, and a 5/4. Paladin's got an equal number of cards, but I can life tap freely, and well, he needs a quality consecrate or something like that. Then I'd still have a chance, but that's what he needs to stay in this. Or, no, Deathwing next turn. He's got an Ogre, which will just die to my Floating Watcher.
Shields up.
Now, I'd like to get a Siphon Soul to kill this. That would be the ideal situation. Hellfire, not as ideal. Come on, Siphon Soul. Oh my god, I actually got Siphon Soul. Wow, that makes it a lot easier. Grabbiest creature to kill that. Boom. Boom, boom. Note, I couldn't have killed him because he had a Taunter I had to get rid of. So now he's totally screwed. Well, okay, you could still play Deathwing, I guess. And then have a pretty good chance of winning. Luckily, he doesn't have Deathwing. He just has some crap. Okay, well, let's do that. This is a demon, right? Let's do that. Beep. And I don't think there's anything else for me to do, so bop it is. Bop, bop, bopping on the door there. And are we done with this video? Yeah, I got another 5 minutes. Alright, we'll do one more game. This deck is sort of one of those decks where you're like, alright, let's just get to the next one. But okay, this video will end in a good place. We'll either make it to 3 wins, which was my goal with this crappy deck, or we'll lose. And then we'll take a sneak peek at the next arena and take it from there. But none of the wins have been particularly strong, and the losses have been absolute rollover and die fest. So either I really misdrafted it, or this was just a really bad arena run. Another paladin. Flags are the paladin. Why is everyone playing paladins? Did the expansion give paladin some really good card or something? Much like the cards that aren't in my hand? Or why are we see, or is it just randomness? I don't know. I don't know who I'm asking this question to. Okay, we got Jeeves, which is a really sore point in this draft. I mean, just clearly one of the worst cards ever for Warlocks. But it was that or the health buffing Murloc, which actually would have been potentially useful here. This Blue Gold Warrior could use it, I guess. Phew, okay. I'd love another 2-mana card, pretty much any sort. So I can justify coining on a warrior, or a 1-drop would be good as well. Please, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna live large. I'll play the Blue Gold Warrior. And I might say, Boris, why would you do that? He's just gonna make a recruit and then kill your warrior, and that's true. But as long as I get something to play next turn, I can play that and kill his recruit, then I am sacrificing a card for board control. If I kept this in my hand, I could have played a better creature, like a 2/3, and then this wouldn't have killed it. Unfortunately, didn't. Card late. So unfortunately, my deck betrayed me. Despite mulliganing all 4 cards, I couldn't get more than a single 2-mana card. Damn it. Well, now we're down. Well, I'm not down a card because I life tapped, but I'm down on the board because he gets to play first, and I lost my coin already. So he gets to play a good 3-drop. All I can do is respond with a 3/3. Oh my gosh, he actually can only play a recruit. Well, in the short term, that's good. But in the long term, I have a sneaking suspicion he is going to have something good for turn 4. Because if you have nothing better than a recruit or a recruit on turn 2 and 3, he's got to have True Silver or Hammer or something like that. So I'm going to play these. Hope he doesn't have a Blood Knight, as that would be great. And this is pretty good against True Silver and Hammer and Consecration, which are cards he likely has given his slow play early on. I'm just going to hope that this hemming and hawing he's doing here is a result of my genius strategy of underplaying my stuff and leaving him without any good cards to play. Okay, throws his recruit away, which I'm generally not a favor of, but does he have a reason for this? Okay. So he's going to get to keep his recruit. I can't actually bust through this without some help from my deck. Drain life, huh? Well, I think it's worth it. I'd rather clear his board than put an extra creature on mine. That could be a mistake, but I feel like it was worth it to get rid of all of his stuff and hope that I can respond to his thing with one of my things. Then play a thing and let him keep his stuff on hand. It's playing very slowly. I think there's a decent chance he does have Blessing Kings or something like that. Granted, if he plays a regular 4 or 5-drop, I really can't kill it with any of my stuff. So maybe I should have gotten a creature down while I could. I actually got a True Silver Champion. Well, I'm going to continue to be annoying by... Oh my gosh, Nude Dog just got a 12-win arena. Congrats! He's actually going to use the first ticket True Silver against Annoyatron, so I seem to have guessed at least partially correctly, and that he had an annoying... I was giving him an annoying situation. We're going to now play the Guardian, which is good against the True Silver Champion. Pass the turn. Could have life tapped and played a Worgen, but maybe he'll use the True Silver against the Argent Squire. Alright, he gets the 6/3. Is he going to deal with this somehow, though? He needs to pop the shield and then hit it with his weapon if he wants to kill it. And then if he does that, I'm actually going to be a little bit pressed to kill this. I've got 1 damage, 2 damage, but no 3 damage. And the Drake, of course, stings, because this could have been an Ogre. But I think in one of the games, it earned its keep. I've been playing it pretty cheaply. I can't say I regret that particular pick too much. So he's going to stop me from killing this by just throwing a taunt in the way, which is, pretty crushing in its simplicity. I could Dark Bomb this. I've already used Drain Life. That's going to be a little bit of a problem getting past this. I only have 4 damage, and I can't Mortal Coil for the 5th. Fuck. Well, if this had been a Yeti of some sort, I would have been much happier. Ah, geez, do I just play this? That can't be right. Screw it.
Eyes are open.
Do I pop the shield? What's the point of popping the shield? I guess the point is dealing the damage while I can, because if he kills it on his turn, I might not get to deal the 3 free damage to this. This is a bad situation, though. I'd give him the edge right now. Alright, he's got a Hammer of Wrath. Well, it could be worse. That is more than half of his mana killing 1 creature. And at present, I can kill this and this. Depends on what he's got for 3 mana. Oh, he's gonna heal it up. Fuck. Well, now I have to throw both of these things at this to get by. Which leaves me with, again, a damage shy to kill that. Surprising how effective this is with just a single stupid taunter to protect me. Can I please get a Dark Bomb? Please? Because if I get a Dark Bomb, I'm actually doing okay. I can kill this and then this, and he's just got that left over. Not a chance. Alright, well. Let's tap a life here. Play some crap. So I don't have any demons except, well, I guess I do have a demon. Never mind. So if he kills this Void Caller, I have another one. If he consecrates, I'm in bad shape, because then everything will die except for this. I really hope he doesn't have a consecration. Although, given how slow he played early on, okay, no, he doesn't have a consecration, so that's good. Currently, I've got pretty favorable trades set up. The question is, what can he do? Is he going to ignore my stuff and go for the face? Well, paladins generally aren't the best at burning you out. But I really can't life tap anymore. So he's got that going for him. Although maybe you can get some cards off of Jeeves, actually. Interesting.
Reporting for duty.
Panda. I don't know of how good... Oh, the Panda, I could reuse this, but yeah. Okay, let's think very carefully about how to run this turn. This is a complicated one. So I could run the Void Caller into this and get another Void Caller. And then I could run the Leper Gnome into that. And I could run this into that. Oh my god, there's a freaking secret here. Jesus, it's probably Noble Sacrifice. Or it could be an Avenge. Shoot. I could run the Leper Gnome into this and Mortal Coil. And then run this into that. Oh, freaking Noble Sacrifice. It's just going to be terrible if it's a Noble Sacrifice. There's no way around it. Okay, well, I just have to hope it's not Noble Sacrifice. Is it Avenge? It's actually neither Noble Sacrifice nor Avenge. Oh, it is Avenge. Okay, so where does it go? It goes there. Okay, that's fine. So we do this. We do this. And this is free. So I can also do this. And this. That's the turn. I know I could have gotten a card off of this, but I'd rather have a bigger body. I've got a pretty beefy board here. He's got a little bit of card advantage against me, but if his hand is set up with expensive stuff, he could end up being in trouble, because if I can clear what he plays, I can actually refill pretty much my entire hand with Jeeves next turn, without having to life tap. If I can get cards, I'm in good shape.
I wonder.
What is that, a lay on hands? Oh, some kind of a buff. Wait, what's he... Oh, Blessing of Wisdom. Okay, so he's gonna just 1 mana cycle. That's fine. He's trying to burn me down, which makes sense. I mean, 9 health is pretty low. I could have maybe panded that Farseer, but then I couldn't have killed one of his things. So 9 health is low. He could really burn me out here if he just has charged creatures and a True Silver Champion. I don't really know that I can heal past it. I have to hope for a Fen Creeper, really, to get around that sort of problem.
I wonder. I hear you got a problem.
Ouch! Oh god. That is such a good card here. If I don't get a Fen Creeper, I'm screwed. It doesn't happen. Geez, it's a really good card. I could life tap hoping to find Fen Creeper, but if I don't, then I just lose. Huh. Amazing.
To the fore.
Well. We'll kill that. We'll hit him in the face. All he needs is 2 damage to kill me. Would I have found Fen Creeper? No, I would have found Demon Heart, which wouldn't have really helped. Alright, so yeah, Raven Old Assassin. Quite a shockingly perfect card for him to have here. So I just ran out of my resource life, and thanks to that that stupid Bloodsail Raider, that pirate that got boosted, and then he had a taunt to protect it, that's what made me lose. Because that thing hit me several times, and that was just too much damage. Losing to a Consecration while having almost lethal damage. Oh my god. Sucks. If it weren't for the health problem, I would have been totally fine. Damn, stupid Bloodsail crap. Well, that was that. I mean, if I wasn't going to lose that way, I was going to lose some other way. It would have been nice to get the 3 wins, but ultimately it doesn't make that much of a difference. This deck sucked, and we lost to some particularly bad luck, but Jesus. 5 dust and a pack is what we get. Alright, well, let's take a look at the pack. For those of you who care, for those of you who don't care, go ahead and like and subscribe on your way out. Get another of many bad packs in a row. And my average drops back down from a 6.8 to something that's definitely less than 6.8. Why can I not buy the arena? Well, anyway, I'm trying to get a sneak peek at the arena here. I think maybe the fact that I opened the internet at the same time is causing Hearthstone to go ballistic. Oh, jeez. There it is. So, we need Rogue and Shaman. There's Rogue. Okay, we're going to do Rogue next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care.